All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a sickly GTA Raj. Today, or tonight in fact, I be live with more Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, we're at a point where I can't believe we're still on these old missions. Honestly. I honestly can't believe it. It's kind of hilarious. To a varying degree. I'm just finishing getting things set up here, by the way. So my ears are clogged up, which means I can't hear properly. So the upside is there's no sniffing going on. I don't need to do it. There's just so much gunk in my ears, of course. And for whatever reason, I'm very dehydrated. Oh, I kind of forgot that was a thing. Okay, that sucks. Right, let me remedy this real quick so both you and I could see. Let's try that real quick. It's time to force and min and max values. Oh, this literally happened right out of bloody nowhere. This sickness. So that's all fun. I may or may not be very talkative tonight. It all depends. I just have to focus and recover. So we pardon me. We are no longer experiencing the sound bug, which is fun because I don't want to have to listen to an Atari 2600 every single time I wish to time travel. So we are going to get out of here. Going to time travel real quick. Has it worked? Yes! It's worked. Oh man. Oh me, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I freaking love that, by the way. Ooh. Okay, we still have a buck or two. Why did that take so long? Ah, shit, Jeff! Also, we're bringing Fallout 4 back to the channel. I had a lot of fun playing that on Twitch, by the way. And if you didn't know I played it on Twitch, you should be following me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/GTArajgaming. Now, whilst we go to the gun vendor, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you're notified whenever I stream, upload, post the community tab, or do small things such as heart your comment and various other things. If you want to support the channel even more, you can simply share the content, like the content if you genuinely do enjoy it, and also join the members area, which will net you exclusive benefits. The more members we get on board, the better the experience will be for everyone else. Wait, what? Oh. I've just went for this man. So we're going to do mission prep, we'll save, and then quite frankly we'll do more missions. Might do one or two. I wanted to do a stream for you guys, and I wasn't really intending on streaming so soon. In case you do, I've lost about, what, 40% of my hearing overall. 20% of hearing, roughly. And that's just from goop just being in my ear. Or a build-up that's causing some form of hearing loss. Also, tinnitus is back, so that's really lovely. I love just sitting there and hearing pulse, 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 every single freaking second. Yes, I am livid about that. I'm also more livid about this, because reasons, yeah. So in order to advance on the Fallout 4 stuff, I've done a stream on it, over on Twitch. I just wanted to go further on things, because I just seemed weird on stream when we did the first video, or the first modern stream on it. Now that was based around... That was really based around what we're doing at the time, you see. We're trying to get the TARDIS working, we're trying to get the TARDIS to show up, but that turned out to... That turned out so bad. Because there was a piece of code we had to put into one of the files. So that's a thing. There was also something else that we had to do. Kinda forgot. But here's the thing, we did get the TARDIS up and running. We got the TARDIS up and running, and quite frankly, it was nice. It was very nice. But we had to use what? Sorry about that. We had to use the workshop to reattach some wires inside the TARDIS. That's all hunky dory. But yeah, because I hadn't played Fallout 4 in such a long time, I'd actually forgotten. How to get into the workshop. So when I was pressing V on the first stream, or the first modern stream, you weren't actually meant to do that. You meant to hold it down. Just to help clear things up a wee bit. Just a wee bit. It's a Bell's whiskey. Not the best. It's not even that good. Whoa. That can really put some hairs on your chest, that. But also just generally having a good bit of airflow in the room is also more than enough to help my sinuses. So, right off the bat, don't expect the stream to be super long tonight until I'm more recovered, more or less. And because we have the human malware problem, thanks to Steve from Gamers Nexus for coining that term. Oh my god, he got out of the way. Creep! Yeah, thanks to Steve from Gamers Nexus for coining the term human malware for COVID, or whatever it is. And quite frankly, the people that are kind of bulk buying are... Oh boy. They're not exactly the nicest. Like, there's that fella in America that hoarded 17,000 hand sanitizers, and he was forced to turn them over because the police intervened. But he handed them out for free, so... There are people that are going to head into discount stores, and... Oh, I'm hearing sound errors now. There are people that are going to head into discount stores and just be like, yo, I'll buy these at a discounted price and then sell them at retail. You can make a profit. And then overinflate them, which is hilarious. It is hilarious, but it's also bad because then it's taken away from people that actually need the stuff. I mean, quite frankly, you don't even need the hand sanitizer, just get a bar of soap. It does the same thing. Friggin' heck, just wash your hands with a bar of soap, you'll be fine. Oh, and wear a face mask. And to anyone new in the chat, yes, I am indeed ill. But I'm still streaming, which... I know there's streamers that won't stream when they're ill. I'm not that kind of person. I'm going the wrong way as well. Nice. Lovely. Yeah. Quite frankly, when there's content to be made via editing or live stream or whatever, I can't sit out. I can't sit still. The content creation is kind of one of the few things that I do know in life and that I want to keep, so to speak. Like, to me, there isn't much else in the way of opportunity outside of doing online content like this. Because for one, the online content space is a good thing for me to essentially live out a kind of, I wouldn't let's go the weird route. It allows me to kind of live out a dream. Because ever since I got into like the hardcore gaming and all that. Gaming Nerd says Big Smart. Is that because I went the wrong way? Is that because I started talking and it's like, yo, I just totally missed my turn? Oh my goodness. Ah, yeah, the online content creation has been something I've wanted to do for a long, long time. And I've been doing content creation since 2007, 2008. Which has been amazing. But at the same time, I've always wanted to do something like this since I was growing up. Essentially play games, have people watch, and maybe earn a little bit of money from it. that has been something I want to do. Yeah. Gaming there just literally confirmed, like, yo. Don't worry, all I have is blocked ears. That's literally it. Ain't none of this bloody human malware going around, aka COVID-19. Well, at least I've not caught it. And I don't think I will. I hope not to, because then that would crush my life. Because if I were to pass on from it, then oh boy, I would be so pissed. Like, you can't make content in the upper areas of non-life, so to speak. Like, I enjoy making content creation, or creating content so much that I just don't want to stop. But I do realise there's a problem with that, and that there comes a time and a place where you have to stop. It's called a weekend. Unless something goes seriously wrong, I will always have content for the channel. Even if I have to revisit something old and crappy, there will be content. Message retracted, okay.
Nico, it's Roman. You wanna go shoot pool?
Nico, it's Roman. Would you like to go shoot pool?
Cool, another time then. Call me.
Last time I did the accent, some lovely Russian person popped into the chat, and I... After that, I didn't know what to do with life, because then I started making jokes that Russia was tracking me. Or monitoring me, to say the least. It's good to have the time machine. Oh yes, there's the sound bugs. I don't know why the hell they're happening. So when a short while after the bugs started happening, I was under the impression, let's go bowling. When the sound bugs first started happening, that's when it sounds like an Atari 2600. It gets all crackly and weird. I was under the impression it was to do with my RAM, my random access memory, because I found a way to run it overclocked with a... Oh, pardon me. Without using less voltage. So I thought that might have been an issue, and for a wee while that was the case. But now that the bugs are here, oh my goodness. So what the hell are we doing here? So the goal for tonight is to do Derek's mission and see what else pops up. This is not a part of the standard. Oh, I did an old playthrough of this very mod pack a long time ago on the channel, and he actually did pop up for bowling at one point during a deleted scene from the recording. Roman phoned up a second time when I was doing the tutorial mission for the Back to the Future mod, and oh boy, that was hilarious. Roman is literally the walking meme also. Oh. Nice. So I'm thinking maybe Fallout 4 for Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe. So that's a hard maybe. Right? Also, if anyone wants me to upload the Twitch archive that I've done of my previous Twitch stream, I will. But it needs to be said that it's over 2 hours long, nearly 3 hours long. It does involve a lot of the Minecraft area, or some of the Minecraft area. It involves me screwing around with the TARDIS, and just generally trying to do a couple of missions. So if you want that, which I'm going to poll it, because not everyone that sees the poll is going to see this, unfortunately. So that's just how things are. Oh. So aye, possible content for this week is Fallout 4. If not, I'll pick something like Enderall. Either Enderall or Divinity. Divinity 2 is better for the longer runtimes. Because it just takes so long to do anything in Divinity. Divinity Original Sin 2. I don't have the first one, sadly. But I am going to pick it up in the future, so that's the thing. But, for the ultimate runtime, Age of Empires. Which, I don't think anyone on the channel would be into seeing that. If I'm honest. Watch this, the one time that I do stream it, I end up picking up a bunch of fans for it. I actually wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time I wouldn't want to do that because depending on who you're playing with and playing against and what you're doing, a standard match can take several hours, so I don't know. But what I do know is first person mode kicks ass in this. Oh man. Bruh. Oh, mate, blame up. What the hell is... What the hell are they boats even? I... Bruh. Are you kidding? I'm sorry, what? Do we like have to...
How'd they know we were here? I don't know. I told my dealer I was good for the money. I owed him. Maybe a few people at the pub I borrowed money from as well. Just say anything for a fix. I wouldn't know. Could be a coincidence anyway. Or fate. You
Wow.
sound like my mother.
Alright, so I suggest we stay behind the boat because the boat looks... the boat's going very slow to say the least. But anyway, this should be one mission complete. So the whole for those who don't know, the whole basis of this is because we save skipped. Save skip is the act of using someone else's save to progress further in the game because for whatever reason. Our reason for this in this Let's Play is because the mission would more or less not work. We saw one where we had to invade a hotel room, and the people that were meant to kill were just like frozen there, or weren't spawning next to the markers, which means we were still able to kill the bodies, but the script of the game wasn't recognizing it, so we weren't able to progress. We also had We also had missions. Am I that ill that I can't speak? We also had missions that just simply wouldn't work. So keep that in mind. We save skipped to further the story, but we had the missions that we had done had not been completed on this new save file. So in order to progress, we had to do the missions once again. So I want to thank you for joining me for that, by the way.
That was a deal. Thanks, Nico.
Alright, so now we can buy a rocket launcher from the ammunition guy. And there's a burger shot of things. Let's eat there. Because as you might not know, eating at a burger shop kind of unlocks it on the map for regular use outside of taking someone there to eat. So that's wow. Mmm, tasty.
Goodbye, have a nice day.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. So there are places where GTA 4 falls short. That's ultimately the biggest thing. The way I see it, there's less things to do in GTA 4 overall. You do have the arcade machines that you can use, which is fine. But there's less mini games. You don't get to do the lowrider missions. Even smaller things like being able to modify your cars isn't a thing. Even in GTA 5 it's not that good. But it is more temperamental in GTA San Andreas, so that's... Beggars can't be choosers, guys. It lacks certain smaller things like being able to pick your food, of all things. Being able to make being able to make Nico sick. Being able to partake in various other activities, like using the gym, competing in a swim contest and all that. It's the smallest things, aside from the story, that make GTA San Andreas really, really good. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I honestly do prefer 4 over 5 for most of the stuff that's going on. I mean, obviously, GTA 5 performs, on my PC at least, way better. Wow, the roads are all wet. Nice. GTA 5 on my PC performs infinitely better than what 4 does. So that's something at least. Alright, so let's get some time travel action before we start the next mission. Dun 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 dun. Oh man, this is brilliant. Yeah, there's the sound bugs. I don't like it. Alright. Let's do another direct mission. Let's see where this takes us, and boof. What we'll do is we'll restart the Let's Plays using Ray Pacino's missions. That's how we'll do it. That's the way I foresee it, at least. Because it was one of his missions, plus Francis, and a Derek mission that was bugging out. Big explode, yes. Yeah, it's a big explosion, but the thing is, it doesn't harm anything. The only part of the DeLorean effects that harm anyone is literally the tire trails, the fire trails that are left behind.
Yards. Turn.
It's happened! Wow. It's happened! Okay, Mr. Running Man. It's happened many times within the Let's Play where we've time travelled and the fire trails have just set somebody's car tires on fire. Anyway, before I start this, if you've not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. It really does help a ton. We're trying... Bruh! Bruh. The police aren't even doing anything. There we go. I'm trying to do a plug here. Disgusting. Yeah, that can happen. The fire trails are the most dangerous part of the effect. So, like I said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. It really does help. We're trying to surpass 1,500 subscribers, just so we can get the specials out there, and they're all milestones for me. 1,500 is a very nice milestone. Never thought I'd ever be able to hit it, but that seems possible with all the recent subscribers. So, big shout out to all the recent subscribers. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like, share the content so others know that it exists, essentially. And if you want to, you can support the channel monetarily simply by joining as a channel member. It's much cheaper than frequently sending super chats, super stickers, that kind of thing. So if that's your thing, then go for it. There's benefits to be had with being a channel member. It works exactly like Patreon, except YouTube takes a bigger cut, which I'm not concerned about. What I am concerned about is getting more people on board so we can get more stuff done. I can't get emojis. I can't release I can't commission emojis just yet. We need to get several more members on board so the emoji slots will open up, and then there's more fun to be had for the chat. And whilst I'm at it, we do have an 8-ball that you can screw around with. It makes no sense though. So if you want to use the 8-ball, it's !8ball. Put in a space and then type your question. The 8-ball should in fact respond to you. So that's all fun. Let's get in. Oh, Tunnel of Death. Yeah, I don't like Tunnel of Death. It took me so long to do that. Wait, what?
Nico, I hear my brother Derek is asking you to ice cold drinking buddy Aiden O'Malley.
Yeah, he has. What's the big deal?
O'Malley is in government custody. He's got more police protection than the mayor. I left him.
Calculating.
Alright, we've got the truck. Let's take a fly. If you know what you're doing, then the DeLorean is essentially a quick way to get to mission markers. Speaking of which, I need a bit of a drink. Once we land, I will quickly grab a drink. Ow.
You have arrived. Coño.
Yeah, you can also hide from the police here. It's kind of funny that they can't really find you here. Because at one stage during the Let's Play, I ended up with a wanted level and I had to like right in here and looked at the police stop on the bridge, and then they didn't even try to get to me. They just ran up the bridge. It was hilarious. But anyway, I'm going to quickly park. And well, we are parked. I'm going to have a wee bit of a drink. Because the thing that I don't want to happen is to be too dehydrated. That overall is just quite bad. Right, so here we go. I better not leave that door open. So let's pop out there. Nico should hopefully shut the door. Oh, we also did try landing the DeLorean on this, and it didn't work out. So that was ultimately fun. But now, we just have to wait for Packy. We phone Packy, he'll get into position, and then we get into position and block off the fella that's in the tunnel. I should know because we've done this before.
When we have them blocked in, we take down the escort.
I've tried to do it several times and I failed almost every time except for once. Oh, pardon me. It's time to block up the Booth Tunnel! Also, at some point, I'm going to resume the GTA San Andreas Let's Play. It will only be for one episode, unfortunately. So we may not even get to play the last mission. Because with the San Andreas Let's Play, there's a whole playlist for it. But with the San Andreas Let's Play, there were so many crashes. Especially later on in the game, where we experienced so many bugs. Animated cutscenes just wouldn't play out either. Like, we had to rescue someone from the mob who was in an ambulance. And the last cutscene to play would have been him getting out of the ambulance. That just wouldn't play, he would scramble around. So, that's something. I don't like it. Alright, let's block this off. So if you want to see that GTA San Andreas Let's Play, it's on the channel. It does feature real cars, an E and B, Doctor Who and the Daleks Invasion, and that's about it. I may do a Back to the Future version at some point. If I ever restore Cat, the Night Automated Time Traveler, my time machine that I kind of voiced back in the day, I certainly will do it as a Let's Play, so...
Come on, buddy. You're gonna have to move this thing.
Alright, we should have a rocket launcher. Oh, he just ran and died, so that's lovely. Bruh! Is he frozen? Yeah, he is. No, he's not.
Stay away from me.
Alright, Nico, you're driving the van.
Oh shit, this is the one where you have to escape them.
Shake these cops, Nico. We need them to think Aiden is free as a fucking bird.
I can't! Oh no, the mission's bugged! crap baskets! Well, anyway, thanks to the game, we now have to redo that mission. Let's see here. How long have we been live for? We have been live for 41 minutes. What I might just do is save this one for tomorrow, because we're doing it tomorrow. Play GTA 4 tomorrow. Because I'm ill, I don't want to keep the live streams too long. I also need my recovery time, so there's that as well. Please do understand. It really is a pain, being ill like this. Because quite frankly, being in my position with limited heating, somewhat limited breathing capacity and all that, I just don't want to do it for too long. However, I do want to do content for the channel. And for you lot as well, so you have something to keep you entertained during this time of crisis, I guess. So there's that. But anyway, I need to figure out what to play for Thursday and Wednesday and Thursday. So if you want GTA 4, we play that on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. So if you want that, come back on those days. I will gladly entertain you more with Grand Theft Auto 4. So anyway, this has been GTArajgaming. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you want to be notified about things that I do on the channel, click the notification bell. It's literally that simple. If you want to support the channel, don't forget to drop a like on the content that you enjoy. There's over 500 videos on the channel, keep that in mind. Ranging from different games such as Dragon Ball Z, Grand Theft Auto, Persona, many others. Remember to share the content if you really want others to see it, and if you want to support the channel directly, don't forget to join the members area. So that's all thing. I hope you've enjoyed your time. I enjoyed doing this. It's quite fun. I miss streaming. I miss streaming. Strike ZFN. Hello, buddy. It's been a while. Sorry about that. But yeah, I do have bonus content up on Twitch if you want to go over there and see that. Twitch.tv/GTArajgaming. It's that simple. But anyway, this has been GTArajgaming coming at you, somewhat ill and partially deaf. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great one.